Hey, welcome back to Everyday Jesus. My name is Derek. I'm so glad that you're here. You know, there's an old saying, it's the best laid plans of mice and men oft go awry. And we all know that, right? We all know that there are times that we can make our plans, we can plan our day, we can figure out what it is, everything that we want to do, and think that we have everything set up and it's just right. But we all know that, man, sometimes it just does not play out that way. And in big things and in small things, I'm sure you've had times where you know what you're going to do during your day, you've planned it out, and things just come up. And it's easy to get frustrated by that, or it's easy to feel like, oh man, at least for me, it's easy to feel like, I have all these things that I want to do, but people keep asking me to do things or help, or I keep getting pulled away. Jesus models a good response to this really well that keeps coming up in my mind. Even today, as I've kind of been experiencing that a little bit, just feeling distracted and pulled away, and often for really good things. For children screaming, needing help, spouses can pull us away, friends, things. It's easy to get frustrated, but what Jesus models here, there are a few times where he, is about his business. He's doing what he's doing, and someone comes and interrupts him, and he doesn't get frustrated by that. There's one in particular where a woman comes and she's asking him to heal her daughter, and he even says, like, I've come for the lost sheep of Israel. I haven't come for you, but she continues to beg him and continues to ask, and he looks at her and he loves her and he rewards her faith and he blesses her and heals her daughter. And we see that a lot again in Jesus' life, the way that he handles those things. I think he wants us to have focus. He wants us to have purpose and focus. But at the same time, as we see in Jesus, he has called us to be a blessing. We are blessed in following Jesus to be a blessing to others. No matter what our purposes are, no matter what our goals or our focuses or our work, whatever our jobs are, our main goal, our main purpose is to love and bless and serve one another. So I want to keep that in mind as I feel torn away or pulled away from my tasks, my goals. If I'm pulled away to serve and bless and love another, that is still on task, because that is my overall goal. So I encourage you with that today to model Jesus in seeing people never as a distraction, but as a joy and a blessing to get to serve and get to help, even if they're frustrating, even if we don't like what's happening or the way things are going. I want to see people always as an opportunity to love them and bless them, and realize that serving the Lord through them and serving them is my goal, is my overall mission and purpose. And I think, and as I've experienced in glimpses in my life, and I want to remember that when I can look at it that way, there's no such thing as a distraction when it comes to people. There's no such thing as someone being a hassle or a problem or a bother if they're genuinely in need, and I get to help and bless them. That's amazing. And it's not to say that we shouldn't structure our day or have goals or stay focused. It's not to say that. But mostly I want to have Jesus' heart for people, and that if I get to serve and if I get to lay down my things for a moment to help and serve and bless someone else, man, that's what it's all about. That's a blessing to me, because I get to be, in a sense, the hands and feet of Jesus in serving someone else. So if you don't follow Jesus today, that this is part of following Jesus. This is part of who he was and is. His priority is you and me and those around you. He is not frustrated or angry at people dealing with with their mess and dealing with who they are. He's not frustrated by that. He's not deterred or thwarted by people in their pain or in their anger or in their need. He comes alive in that. And we are called to come alive in getting to bless and respond to people in need. This is a part of the Lord's call to His people all throughout the Old Testament. He tells Abraham, I will bless you to be a blessing. If you follow Jesus, you are blessed. You will be blessed, but you are blessed to be a blessing. And sometimes that comes in ways that you don't expect. Sometimes that comes in ways that you can't plan for. And you might be surprised by, and you might be tempted to be frustrated by. But I urge you, try today to see the distractions of your children, your spouse, your neighbors, all these things. See them not as distractions, but chances to be a blessing. I bless you with that today. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.